Okay guys, let's talk about if statements. That basically means that we do have in programming option to do multiple checks automatically. So how we are going to start in the simplest possible way? Well, let's define here integer test number. We are going to call it test number and value will be 10. That's very easy stuff to understand mentally. You don't need to think about it. So this is a starting point. Now we need to check in Java or actually any other programming language, is this 10 in reality smaller than 20 or bigger than 20? Okay, or any other number. So how we are going to even start? Well, if and see these colors that are same, that means that this is part of programming language, and you're gonna have that also in Python, C#, C++, and all modern working environments. So if and then a little bit of space and then parentheses, normal parentheses, and in here there will be something that we are checking. Will that thing be true or false? So is test number smaller than 20, let's say. So this is a check. Two options here. This can be true or this can be wrong. So obviously right now 10 is smaller than 20. That's cool. So if that's the case, and it is, this is correct now, then something must be done. For simplicity reasons, we are just going to print stuff on a screen. So what after these parentheses? Well, same stuff as here and here. We're gonna open and close curly brackets. Right. After that, you can indent like for one tab or multiple tabs. This is Java, so it will let you to indent multiple times, or you can have cursor totally on the left side, but it's not important. Python will punish you, Java doesn't care. So operation system.out.println line semicolon, and in here we are going to say, of course as a string, that test number is smaller than 20. Now guys, I do understand that this is hard coding, but this is for simplicity reasons. Of course that here you can grab stuff dynamically from here or through keyboard or through a socket or through database or Excel file or whatever. It's not important. For simplicity reasons, now we're gonna compare with 20. Okay, so what's gonna happen in this case? Because this is correct, then result will be test number is smaller than 20. So that's cool. But what if this is not correct? What if as input we do have 50? So obviously this is wrong, so result will be nothing. Actually the check is done, but operation is nothing because we don't have it actually. So what we must use is another part of if statement, and that is a sub check or another check, internal check. So you can say if, but better option will be else if. So if you're gonna start with that, and then for all other thingies you're gonna say else if, right? And here in parentheses we're gonna test is test number bigger than 20, and then we're gonna do something, of course in curly brackets. That's how you enclose dedicated instructions. And to save a little bit of time, because if you're lazy like me, you don't like to type, we're gonna copy paste and we're gonna say the test number in this case, if this is true, is greater than 20. Greater than 20. So 50 is really greater than 20, so this line will be activated because of this check. Okay, and also don't try to memorize where parentheses go and curly brackets. You're gonna get that in Java and many other languages. It will become your second nature, so don't force yourself to learn where you need to put brackets. You're gonna find your style anyway. And run, and test number is greater than 20. Definitely that's correct. So let's change this to 10 as input, and test number is smaller than 20. So now this is operational because it's correct. See, checks are awesome. Now, how we are going to check that if here 20 is input and we are testing with 20, how we are going to say that these things are equal? Because if we run this stuff, nothing's gonna happen because we don't have like alternative, like default option. Because if it's not smaller, if it's not bigger than this number, then it must be equal. Okay, so that's the final alternative. There is no more than that. Final stuff. Will you use else if? No, you're gonna use else. Okay, else. And you don't need to say parentheses here because you're not checking anything, okay? It's already done through here and through here. So there is no need to use parentheses or any kind of check. We'll go directly to operation. And operation will be, well, again, for simplicity reasons, printing stuff on a screen. But this time, we're going to say equal numbers, equal numbers. Equal number stations, right? If you don't know what number stations are, then just type that on Wiki or Google and you're gonna find out about the wonderful world of spying and Cold War. Anyway, equal numbers, and let me test, will this work now, because input is a 20, so this will not work, this will not work, so this must be correct. So, equal numbers. And there you go, that's pretty much it. That's how you create if statements. If, that will be on a first line, else if, else if, else if. Inside, multiple of them if you need it, and else will be at the end. I mean, you can have check without else, but the better option will be to have like that default option, the final one. And let's test that one more time. 100. Okay. So test number is greater than 20, so this will be activated, and if it's smaller, then this will be activated because it's correct. Actually, this will be activated because this is correct. Okay, that's a minor correction. Test number is smaller than 20. Okay guys, that's pretty much it. Just don't forget to use normal parentheses for checks and for operations, opening and closing curly bracket. And yeah, this is Java, so you can have your code totally ugly like this, and the thing will work. You can push this thing to the left side, yeah, like that. Oops. Right, something like this, and you can push this else to the right side, and this semicolon can be here, and you can have space down there, and the thing will again work. There you go. But try to do this in Python and you're gonna be punished badly. Yep, so let me go to like normal operation. Let me test that one more time. Okay, that's cool. Right, in the next tutorial we're gonna handle this but through user input, because here we are hard coding stuff and also here, so why not? We can grab these things, both of them actually, through keyboard. Why not? So thank you for watching as always, for support and subscription. Share this channel with other people, help them, help me, and yeah, see you in a couple of minutes. Thank you, see you there.